So what corporate America has done, this all came out in a magazine. This all came out in the Chief Financial Officer's magazine, the CFO magazine. They shipped $206 billion in cash to overseas tax shelters last year. The total amount held overseas has now risen to $1.95 trillion. And this is why. A new survey found that about 39% of the 216 largest companies, their CFOs, said that they would cut jobs if the minimum wage got any higher, including nearly 50% of the CFOs in retail industry and 40% in the manufacturing industry. These companies are worried that high pay to their low-paid workers could have a crushing blow on their profits. Profits, America, let me add, they're already stashing away overseas in overseas bank accounts so the American government can't touch it. It's really sad. It's really, 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 really sad. It's absolutely atrocious. Now, I will put out there for caveat's sake that the CBO estimated that raising the federal minimum wage to $10.10 from $7.25 an hour would kill 500,000 jobs. But the report also said that a higher minimum wage would lift 900,000 families out of poverty. So the risk or the benefits outweigh the risk here, almost 2 to 1. Because if you're taking 900,000 families out of poverty, you're solving the problem. And now let me be very clear how much the minimum wage workers are costing this country. Minimum wage the government could save $4.6 billion because minimum wage workers will no longer, if they got a raise, would no longer qualify for food stamp costs every year. This is from the Center for American Progress. Also, America, the true welfare queens here is corporations. Let's be very clear. Because many of these corporations are costing between $30 and $90 billion in lost tax revenue because they've decided to take their money overseas. I got to tell you something. If we want to get rid of welfare and cut corporate programs, the first thing we've got to do is uplift those that work for us and that work hard for a living. And the second thing we've got to do is we've got to stop the corporate welfare that goes to these corporations. Point blank, period.